Hello? There we go. Hello. Thank you. Morning, Prime Minister Zirister. Thank you for letting me know. So, as I said from the beginning of my stream, which nobody caught, I upgraded my computer to Windows 11 at like half 12 last night because I thought that would be a really good idea. And up until half 8 this morning, it was still doing um updates. So, I don't know what's broken. Oh, including my freaking. Okay, the mic seems to be good in terms of like keeping the noise and stuff out, so I think we're good on that. Nobody caught. Yeah, I'm sure everyone was just delighted to have me not talking shit. But yeah, I was like, oh, I should upgrade to Windows 11 before they rescind that offer for free. But let me get in. So basically, we're back at it again, causing shenanigans. The part 6 of Dragon Age will be up soon. So one of the texture mods I had to help make the game run better, put in a mod for a piece of clothing that you could wear, and I thought it was funny to stick it on Win. But about first 20 minutes of the stream, I noticed there was something slightly wrong with the costume, and I was like, oh, pretty sure that was against some rules and regulations somewhere. So I had to take it off. But I also subsequently had to take the videos down until I could censor it. And trying to censor YouTube stuff is a pain in the ass through the YouTube portal. But it's done now. I got it done. What am I doing? Why am I touching this? Oh, Win upgraded. Let's have a look. I could do that for you. Magic, willpower. Do. Next. You need next mage. What is this? Cast your protect shield to divert incoming attacks, getting a bonus defense while the mode is active. Now we have a rock thingy already. I hope it's just really big black bar that's very obvious. Oh no, it's a very big obvious blur across the entirety of Win. For like the first 20 minutes of the stream. So yeah, let me see. Heroic defense. Need for this. Requires 28 magic. Alright, we're closer to it anyway. Let's see. Spirit and entropy. You need to watch 20 minutes to unlock them, I know, right? What's this? Acrean mastery. Passive. What's this? Level 12, okay. I'm gonna figure out what way I want to build Win. Heroic defense. Sustained. I should probably turn that on. And then do tactics and do Win and then do self Annie. And then activate mode, spell wisp. And then drag that up. That should be good. Did I get more tactics for people? No, just Win. What am I doing? Click on that.
Hello.
Okay. Insufficient skill. Alright, cool. So it'll boost Win spell power and I want to boost your healing. Yeah, so I fixed it. I'll go up and I'll make an announcement about it on Friday as not to detract from other stuff. And then we should be good to go. Okay. There's tons of loot and I can't touch anything. I'm basically just touching the loot even though I know I can't like get it. Is for health potions and stuff like that. Yeah, injury kit. Take all. We'll come back for other loot later. I just want to make sure I'm stocked up on health potions. I should be fine for the next fight.
Very well.
For the big fight. But I also don't want to be obnoxious and think that I can just do it and go, oh my god.
Shall be done. It is begun.
Bonk. No fire breath for you. Berserk time. I also gave Alistair a sword that I found that basically negates magic spells, which is kind of cool. Considering I'm building him obviously tanky Templar. Get everything? No, I think I just leveled up. Oh, Alistair leveled up. There we go. Everyone's leveling up. Great. Okay, so I want to go health with Alistair. Give him a new tactical slot. Like, they need strength for a lot of this stuff. No, I should probably go back into strength just a little bit. Give him more. That'll do. No, I'll get him to 28. They can still have an ability. And then I'm going to... He got a thing. So, enemy... has... any buff spell, usability, cleanse. Yeah. I'm gonna change this to enemy, nearest visible class, mage, attack. Swap that up. I want him to go for the magic users. And I think everybody else is grand. Yeah, I want him to go for the magic users. That's his job. He needs to go bunk the spell. More health potions. Oh, I can't open that.
Allow me.
If you can't open this, Liliana, I'm gonna laugh at you. You're useless. You have one job and you can't do it. Alright, I'm gonna quickly save because the next room is interesting. Doo-dah. It's one of my favorite reoccurring characters.
He's still alive.
Yeah, needs to bully the magic nerds.
I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
Templar, and it seems like he's a prisoner.
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Filthy blood mages getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
You're not going to die if I can help it.
Silence! I'll not listen to anything you say. Now be gone! Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
You're pretty dense, are you? No, I'm no trick of the mind.
Don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so real. Did Gregor send you? How? How did you get here?
And bum bum bum. I'm a Grey Warden. I'm trying to save the tower.
Good. Kill Aldred. Kill them all for what they've done. They caged us like animals. Looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and... there was nothing I could do.
Or Cullen has seen a lot of shit in his time. Where are Irving and the other mages?
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them. You don't know
Yes, we
what they've
can.
become.
What are you afraid of?
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts.
His hatred of mages is so intense. The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind.
Even for Alistair
have
to
to
say that?
end it
Remember,
now,
Alistair doesn't like
before it's
mages
too late.
either. Because he's a trained Templar. But even he's just like, bro. Bro. I want to save everyone. Like, who can be possibly
Are
saved?
you really saving anyone by taking this risk? To ensure this horror is ended. To guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live. You must kill everyone up there.
I cannot decide before I see what's going on.
It is your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king of a grand
Yeah,
cleric.
we're not RIPing everybody. It's just Cullen's absolutely lost his shit at this point, and it's completely understandable. I do not fear Maleficarum. They shall fear me!
You may be confident in your ability to stand up to them, but what about the rest of us? Will you protect us from them?
Stay safe. It'll be over soon.
No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late. Maker turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
Hopefully not. I gotta say, I remember not remembering how to do this fight the first time. Obviously, not understanding. Not remembering that I was given a magical MacGuffin. I was testing the soundboard work because I didn't hear anything from the hydrate one though. Oh. Is it working now? Should work. I didn't hear the hydrate one myself. Oh, the hydrate. I don't think the hydrate. The hydrate's not a soundler. It's just a redeem, and I hydrated myself with some coffee. Perfectly hydrating. Wah wah wee wah. It's a boy! Yeah, I forgot that I accidentally turned off the hydrate once, so I was like, oh, I should turn that back on. God, my ears are so itchy. I have an ear cleaner that I usually use to clear them out, and it's just, I've lost it, and I'm like, ah!
An intruder. I bid you welcome.
Why are the evil guys always
Care
bald?
to join in our revels?
No, very much not. Doesn't look like a joyous, happy, fun time, gotta say. I take it that you're Aldred.
Oh, very observant. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants. Oh, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
That's certainly one way of putting it. You're turning the people into abominations.
And freeing them in the process. A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious.
You're mad.
Glorious.
There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Aldred.
Aldred? He is gone. I am Aldred, and yet not Aldred. I am more.
Ah, you're the
than he
demon.
was. I could give you this gift to win. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn.
I'm glad so many stood up to you.
And what good did that do? I still won. I even have
not
the
yet,
first
buddy.
enchanter on
Not
my
yet.
side, don't I, Irving?
What have you done to
He
him?
wasn't making unwilling people reach their true potential. It would be so bad. Yeah, if they were willing, then I'd be willing to murder them easier.
He will destroy the Templars, and
You're a sly little fox, Irving, telling on me like that. And here I thought
Tut,
he
tut,
was
tut, Irving.
starting to turn.
never.
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually, as will you.
No. I think you should serve me. No, I'm just gonna kill him.
Killing you would be a waste. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I can do that. I can give you power.
I don't remember. Can you accept that option? I think you can. It doesn't sound very appealing to me.
I don't think your opinion matters. That is what I've decided, and that is what will be done. Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Okay.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Aldred's attack.
Yeah, I
to control
forgot
the
that this
mages,
is a
and
mechanic
win
of the
this
fight the
for
first
us.
time I did this, and everybody died. Alright. So. Where are all of you going? Dog. Fight. Win. Fight. Liliana. Fight. Alistair. Fight. Me.
What?
I can do
Keep an eye on the mages.
Now we go into battle.
Come on. Oh. There we go. No. Need to... There we go. I gotta keep an eye on that. Hey, the dock leveled up.
Defend yourself.
Come on.
Here comes
Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on that.
I shall do it.
Funk. Doing good. Okay, I need to go.
Very well.
I don't remember if I need to be near them when it happens, but I'm sure as hell trying.
Stop the bleeding.
Come
You
on.
should run while you can.
Boop.
Watch out. Oh, lovely.
As you say. Back.
We're all still alive.
It is done.
But I saved everybody.
Very well.
Not pleasant.
It shall be done. I shall do it.
But why are they explode? I protected them. Oh, okay. I don't know why they exploded. I used the litany.
I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Win?
I wasn't
Excuse me,
alone.
I'm right
I need
here.
help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt
It might be
we
small.
will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours.
Very well, lead on.
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
I'm just an old man.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Aldred is dead.
Aldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
Dun dun dun. At this moment, you could literally turn around and just go, "Yeah, they're all on the left, Carl. Kill them." Well, what does the Knight Commander think then?
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
What about the Darkspawn? I require
I
aid.
promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
Alright. You mean the first enchanter?
Yes, Irving. For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
Whoop!
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
Enemies, but allies. Okay, yeah, Cullen did not like us. Let's go. Ooh.
Here we are.
I want to go talk to the inventory guy.
The Circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
Dun dun. The Blight drove me here to seek aid.
The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
Gotta say, I love how the helmets, where, like, the fully face-covering helmets, you can still see the eyes through the helmets, and it's kind of, like, terrifying that they're just staring unblinking and unmoving in the background. There are so few of you.
Do not underestimate us. Even one mage will be a great help to you. You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
When we
6 years of
need
training,
you
do that with the
here,
eyes. I know, right?
The Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
Yeah. I would be honored.
You were
Grab some coffee.
never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
I need to sell all my shit before we go to the next area. Till we meet again.
When
I
the
understand
time
completely.
comes, we will stand beside you.
Alright. Hey, magic sympathizer. Whoop whoop. Alright, where is this guy? You. I need you. My inventory is
You really
fucking
killed
full.
all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here.
Do I need to get
Sure, you need supplies after that, don't you?
yes? Do you give me a discount for saving your ass? That'd be great. Alright, let's trade. Alright, so I need to basically get some backpack upgrades and sell off all the crap in my inventory. So let's boop 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 boop, get rid of that. Yeah. Sell them both. Keeping the I think I'm gonna keep that. I'm not sure just yet, but we're gonna get rid of all this. Get rid of the Templar shield, get rid of that. Kells. Splinter mails. Yes. What does that do? Fire damage. I might keep that for only one person. Ooh. Only one person's getting a shield, so it's gonna be Alistair. So 4, 5. Missile deflection. Missile. This is better, so I'm gonna sell my family shield. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Get rid of the iron ring. Okay, get rid of. I don't use the salves. I'm not gonna use the trap. Private documents. Just kind of. Alright, so let's look at Thorough band, spirit damage. Wait, do you have that? First of all, it'll increase my backpack capacity. Does have a tome of arcane technique. You're gonna remember is here. I think I'm good on weapons and stuff like that. That one's great. I don't worry about armor, basically. Get rid of all that stuff. Spirit damage. We're good to go, just offloading all our crap. Alright. Good to go. And I think that's going to be our team for the rest of the game as well. As funny as Morgan is, I need a healer. Alright, we finished the mage tower. We're going to... I think we're going to quickly pop back to... Is it Denerim? No. Where do we want to go? Maybe one of the DLC areas. Let's do the Ban Lorenz lands. We should get a cutscene as well because we're swapping. There we go.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency.
That's Tim Curry.
They are said to be
By the way.
gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report.
I never copped that it was Tim
There
Curry.
seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
It's Puss in Boots.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
At least he's not shy about it. I think we're gonna romance Liliana. That's my plan. And we started this before and the game crashed, so hopefully we'll get through this area. Alright, take a close look at the unarmed man. You arise, the Rakeem Kaelin's honor guard, a memory comes to you, you fought alongside the man at Ostagar. Take a closer look at the guards. Ban Loren, a minor lord well known and little loved for the fidelity of his allegiances. Wait for the guard. Join the fray. Oh, well. Hello, I'm perfectly hidden behind this fern. It's fine. He looks a bit like Shrek. Well, he's dead, Jim.
Now we do battle.
Get down there. Get access to this guy. Get rid of the archers. Bonk. Lurky. Grr. Angry. Dog will deal with the guy. Wait, he's a commander, is he? Oh, he is.
Mighty ancestors. Alright, they'll be done.
Go, bunk. Death by bunk. Alright, let's get our stuff. Is he dead? Win, can you heal him? Face is unmistakable. You remember him as Elric Merrigain. I almost said migraine there. A member of Kaelin's honor guard at Ostagar and this close confidant of the king. Oh, he's alive. He just got stabbed a bit.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man.
Dun dun dun. I tried to help.
You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
Dun dun dun. Did you run away though? You deserted?
I dare say most people think the same of you and me, if not worse.
I fled the battlefield when Loghain betrayed us. I abandoned my men, and they died. And Kaelin with them. He was my king, my friend.
Okay, so you did genuinely abandon
all
the field.
Time in Ban Loren's prison, and I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
I can't wait here all day listening to you whine. We don't always get to choose our deaths.
No, perhaps not. But I've been given the chance to set things right. If it's the likes of you who sees me to my final hour, perhaps things happen for a reason. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest.
Ooh.
If anything were to happen to me, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the wardens.
Okay. You still have the key?
The Maker has a sense of humour, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now.
Okay, where'd you put it though?
You said Kaelin entrusted it to you.
I was
Yeah,
afraid.
even Wynn's like, what the hell,
I
dude?
would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
You don't think the Darkspawn found it? Oh, I remember this quest. I remember
Would
this
they know how to work
quest.
the lock, even if they did?
The Darkspawn are more cunning than we give them credit for. But the king trusted that lock with his secrets. I'd guess that the contents of that chest are still intact.
Gotta go back to
Keys behind a
Ostagar.
loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search.
You'll be taking me along, won't you? Call me sentimental, but I left behind some dark spawn that really deserve a sword through the middle.
The events at Ostagar still haunt my thoughts, Warden. If that is where we are headed, I would like to accompany you.
It is vital
Alright,
that
we've
the
got two
king's
people who
documents do not
definitely
fall
want to go.
into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Kaelin's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Yeah, return to Ostagar. I was trying to remember what the band quest was about. It's a whole... Yeah, go back. To the beginning. Pretty dead.
I shall do it.
Good. Get the hell out of here. Go back to Ostagar. Go. Oh, we got attacked on the way. All right. Oh, is this the crows this early? Also save, seeing as we finish the tower. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, this is the crow. I didn't realize the crows happened this early. Or I forgot they did.
Maker, we need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Okay. I am going to do this. Yeah. Dun dun dun! It's an ambush. SJ, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, that's a tree.
The Grey Warden dies here.
And she's a mage. Alright, pause. Alistair. Get rid of the traveler. Where is the dog? Oh no, the dog is trapped outside! Alright, letting go for him. When, you can also help with the mage, and then I will go for this guy. Feels weird seeing the morning sunlight, I know. I know, right? I woke up at 8 this morning and it was bright outside and I was very confused. Right, time to go angry. Oh, I'm being held in place. Somebody please heal the mage. Yes, okay, Alistair did interrupt her. Or not. Nope. Somebody please deal the mage. The mage is dead. Can I be let go now? I would like to move. Devon, you leave the mage alone. Can you attack? Come on. Right, he's killing like the healer. It's like, no. Everyone's alive. Alright, Alistair, I want you to get the hell up there. Liliana, I want you to get the hell up there. Wynne, I want you to also help there while I am beating up this traveler. Not my UK.
Let's make this quick.
Where are you going? Get back here.
Right ahead.
Get back here. There we go. Get up there to these guys.
Very well.
Come here. Traps everywhere. Where are you going? Back here. Stop running away. Stop shooting the healer. There we go. That's one. Okay, hold on. Everyone's broken. Diana, get the hell up there. Alistair, get up there and win. Keep going, guys. Come on. There's traps everywhere. Bonk! No running for you.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Alright, he's good. Get over there. Alistair got stuck in a trap. Oh my god. Alistair, come on. Right. Wynne has killed more people than you guys. Am I stuck in a trap?
It is begun.
Yeah, come on.
As you say.
Wing. Morning Emerald. Guys, can we finish this guy, please? Thank you. Alright. Ooh, I could romance Zevram and swap him out for Liliana. Wake him up.
Oh, what?
You're alive.
I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
No, I haven't. That could be easily rectified.
Of that I have no doubt.
We're awake-ish.
If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes?
I have kept you alive for the sexy time. That's why. You see, awfully glib for a prisoner.
It is my way, or so I am told.
Wake up dead or not at all.
I assume you kept me alive to ask me some questions, yes? If so, let me save you time and get right to the point.
I love this. He's just like, I don't have time for this.
Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
What are the Antivan Crows?
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this
I should
man.
feel honored that people want me
Quite
dead
right.
so badly.
I'm surprised you haven't heard
You
much
had
of the
one
Crows
job
out
and you
here.
fucked it up.
Back where I come from.
In all
we're
fairness,
rather
he is attacking the
infamous.
main protagonist, so like that was a foolish idea. Let's see. You came all the way from Antiva.
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The crows get around, you see.
Alright, and then... Bought, indeed. Who hired you to kill us?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Are you loyal to him?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him.
I fought in your general direction.
My service.
1 sec.
Oh, well, that's between Logan and the crows, and between the crows and myself. Isn't that what we're establishing now?
Alright, when are you going to see him next?
I wasn't.
Bet you're awake now, yes.
Bloody
Bloody jump scare me with that one. Sorry.
Informed your Logan of the results.
Were you talking about the fart or the cough?
If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the crows are concerned. No need to see Logan then.
If you had failed?
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
I love his humor. Certainly, my brain is now 50% awake. I know, yeah. Or a coffee fart? Isn't that just a shart? No, that's a sneeze and a fart. I'm halfway there, exactly. Oh, lemon on a chair. Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
There's no reason for me to believe anything you're saying.
Oh, very true. Thus, there's no reason for me not to tell you everything, is there? As it is, if you're done with the interrogation, I have a proposal for you, if you're of a mind.
Alright. What's your proposal?
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And
he's gonna sing like a little girl.
The sort to give the crows pause, so let me serve you instead.
Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from you?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
What's stopping you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the crows.
I did kick him in the shins a lot, Emerald, in all fairness.
Child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Won't they come after you?
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it?
What do you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
I mean, it seems silly keeping an assassin who tried to kill you around, and still he has shins. I know, well, technically they're not on screen, so you don't know. Alright, why would I want your service?
Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks. I could also warn you should the Antivan crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed. I could also stand around and look pretty if you prefer.
I think that's what we're gonna prefer.
Fend off unwanted suitors, no?
Is this before or after you stab me in the back?
These things you say, they must drive the men back home simply wild. So what shall it be? I'll even shine armor. You won't find a better deal, I promise.
He just wants to stay alive. I like this guy, I know, right? Alright, accept your offer. It's really funny because when I do this, everyone around me is gonna be like, are you kidding me?
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
If you want to kill him, Alistair, then you do it.
Well, no. I suppose we could use whatever help we can get. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Immediately chucks him out. All right, Liliana, you're getting the boot.
Of all the...
How can I stack him? Okay. He's... remove all?
Blast it.
Yes.
Yes.
Why can't I select... Okay, accept. I can't seem to accept for some reason. Alistair disapproves. That's fine. Get all the loot and we'll move on. I can't seem to...
As you say.
At least I can upgrade the dog, I suppose. Let's up your health, doggy. I'll have to go back to... Knock knock, exactly. I'll have to go back to... our base and figure out why the hell I can't, Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she just selected me. The dog is now player number 4. Okay. Oh, I'm all sniffly. And then...
It shall be done.
No more? No, I think that's it. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We'll need to... We'll meet at Ostagar, and then I'll immediately need to go back to camp because camp is broken.
Begun. There.
Ah, crap. Alright.
Ahead. Or the fools they.
Doggo doing work though. Okay, quickly go back out to camp.
Something about
Very well.
Makes me...
Camp.
The Blight. How will you end it?
Alright, more wise words from Sen. We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
You think you could do better?
Yes.
Sven. Alright. Let's take a look at armor. Be fine. Sure, give you that one. Zebram, okay. Look at the winds. I need to see his stats. He has 33 dexterity. Bloody hell. Okay. You can go under it. You can go over it. Let's go through it. Yeah, at least he's honest. I know, right? He's so blunt. Like, tell me about your past. No. End of conversation. Alright, I need to... What was I doing? Inventory. We need to upgrade Zebram. Okay. The edge. Okay. Leather gloves. Probably just buy him a set of... Sure, Book of the Winds is fine. Fine. Like, I need to get him stuff. Where is Liana? 10k. Bomb. And let's go back to Devram. No, his is better. His is better. His is better. I have a helmet though. Willpower. Okay, we're good. We'll go back to Liliana. Give her back her stuff. Sten have a... He does. Alright. Let's quickly... I'm gonna save. Get a camp. I got smart towards the end. Yeah, it's the same problem you have with knitting. We should talk. Yeah, I'll do him another time. But
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Where's?
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I will always be happy with my discount. Alright, let's see. I can get rid of that. Drop that. Ooh. Drop that. Alright, let's see what can I get. My armor's fine. But need to beat one. Okay, no, I need to beat... Ooh, reduces hostility. That's a good one. Put that on Zevram. And... Made shoes, and then 50 for Liliana. Alright, and then I do have a backpack. Oh, and I can unlock Ranger and Templar. Okay. Alright, so let's quickly get that. We have to do a little bit of inventory management. And then... Oh wait, yeah, you got... that off you. Back to you, Morgan. I want to put... that on Win. That's really good. Not Liliana. Hold on. Wait, no, Liliana can get these shoes. Wynn's got those, which is good. Morgan can wear the maid shoes. Take that off her. I'm not gonna be using it anymore. That and that. Go to Zevran. Boop. Hunting. Lucky. Yeah, okay. Who does not have a ring and who does not have a belt? Take that one. Oh, it's only for Zevram. Okay, well I can sell it anyway. I think everybody has shoes. Or everybody has weapons. Alright, can't talk to Sandals.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments.
Had to finish the knitted one though. Well, that's good to hear.
Called him what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Okay. Magic greatsword. Damage. Here. Lightning. Accept. Oh, I wanted more.
Enchantment?
Sorry. Yes, enchantment.
Enchantment!
Templar. Give you some frost. And then the edge. Frost. And then fire. We should be good. Alright. Got some enchantments done. Alright. We should probably do dialogue with Severin.
Here I am.
Never mind. I'll come back to this. I feel like I should talk to everybody in camp, but I have missed all their dialogue options from before.
Oh, why, you little...
We'll have to do all these again. What? What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Alistair, stop trying to steal the dog's food. You could have taken your hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Alright, we're gonna do all the stinky interactions.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished.
Yeah, long pig.
Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Blech. Exactly.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something.
Well, I mean, if he's
Someone-
licking you constantly, Alistair, because you're stealing his food, then I suppose he knows what it's like. Don't listen to Alistair. He's full of rubbish.
Hey!
Alright, Doug.
Ugh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid,
Wagging that stumpy
half-eaten
little tail.
hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Dun dun dun. It can't be stinkier than what normally goes in them.
I am going to
Hey,
pretend
Rocky,
I
welcome. And he
never
is a
heard
good
that.
boy. Stinky is
Dirty
the best
mongrel
boy.
can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady. He's just trying to be helpful.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Hey there. I'm good, I'm slowly waking up. Oh, you're a mean lady.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
I love the way she's just so honest about that. She's like, oh yeah, I do that all the time. Right, Stinky. 4 interactions.
The dog is filthy. I can smell
Win,
him.
don't
50 yards
insult
off.
my dog. I'm sure you're exaggerating.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
You hear that, Stinky? You're getting a wash. Can you just not smell him? Can't you just clean him with your magic?
No, that's not what magic is used for.
Okay.
Just make him sleep over on the other side of the camp. With Alistair. With any luck, that will keep all the stench confined to one small area.
No, Stinky's not as stinky as Alistair. I named him Stinky, but he's not actually stinky. This is one of my favorite interactions ever. He is now. Watch them. I'm just gonna watch them.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
That's it. That's the interaction. Alright. Dog? Trying to find the way through the earth, are we? He goes back to digging. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy hole. Gonna take some time, you know. He's such an odd one. I know. I love it. Well, good luck, doggy. God, Digger. He should be called Diggy. Any more interactions? Oh. Oh. Pet Stinky. Yeah, Pet Stinky. Alright. And this is going to seem a bit excessive, but I am indeed going to save after every dialogue interruption because last time we have to redo all of this because last time we weren't able to do it. All right, so let's talk with Alistair first. We'll do Zevran last.
What do you need?
You need to talk about Duncan.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
That doesn't mean... no, he was like a father to you, I understand. No, I've played many times before, but I lost a lot of my save data.
Duncan warned me right from the
when I
beginning.
upgraded my PC and stuff like that.
Any of us could die in
So what we're doing is we're doing a full playthrough from 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've never played 4, and I've basically avoided a lot of spoilers from 4. My plan is to go the whole way through the series, and then reward myself with 4. So yeah. We're gonna try romance Zevram. We were originally gonna do Alistair and Morgan because they're dynamic, but I'm probably just gonna go Wynne because she's the healer of the group, and I'm not bothered like trying to respec Morgan into a healer. Never played 4 yet either, nor own it. Yeah, like it's weird. I said a lot of people don't like 4, but my friends really enjoyed 4, so I'm kind of like, okay, I'll just play through it and see what it's like for myself. No harm done, Alistair.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him.
Well, if we find him along the king's people, we will. Yeah, it depends on the person, I always say. How about the other Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no
I'm sitting here crocheting a blanket in the background. That's one of the best things about these games is because you can just pick dialogue options and let it go. Oh,
how do
who
your
dat?
people honor your
Rocky,
dead?
Rocky, you followed. Thank you very much for the follow. Facts, exactly. It's just nice to sit back and relax and chill. We entomb our dead.
I heard about that, now that I think about it. Their spirits return to the rock, strengthening the foundation.
They
of
do
the
indeed,
tide.
yeah. I've got a bunch of blankets too. I finished all the baby hats and the bibs that I need to get done, but 2 of the blankets that were supposed to go out, I feel are a bit short. Like they're a little bit smaller than other blankets I've done, so what I did was I bought an extra ball of yarn. No stranger than burning your honored dead to ashes, Alistair.
I suppose you're right.
So I'm basically just kind of redoing them.
Really, I mean
with
it.
slightly
It was good
bigger.
to talk about it, at least
Bought
a
an extra
little.
ball of yarn to tack onto them. Alright, maybe I'll go to High Ever with you.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Alright, let's get all of Alistair's dialogue done. Oh, I didn't mean to get that close. Alright.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
What can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend.
But yeah, but the baby hats I made were so baby hats confuse me because all the tutorials I found online, their sizing is inconsistent as hell.
To that end,
Which is why on my crochet shop, where I have the hat pattern, I just have a size chart. You know? And I start from like the brim upwards. That way it's just like, yeah, you've got your brim. That's going to be your widest part and you're done. I don't have to worry about, by the time I get to the end of it, discovering that, oh, it's the wrong size. Shouldn't others learn this talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And
They're given
since
magical
the
meth,
Chantry
okay?
controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together.
So you were addicted to lyrium.
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that.
That's
The
Breaking
Chantry
Bad crystal,
usually
you know.
doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets.
Oh, man. It basically is. Yeah, it's the same color and everything.
Lucky me.
Alright, and boop.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
away.
Tell me the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are. That's a good
We're just
question.
gonna go through the
There's
list.
Plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks
But
away.
I'm in the middle of
If we
doing
go
a stitch
north
called the
and cross
Alpine
the sea,
Stitch.
There's bound to be some in the free marches.
Which it looks like the stitches
Again,
are
however,
climbing
I
up
just don't
the
know
blanket. And then I was like, oh, I could just, you know, do a dragon scale blanket. That'd be cool. Is our headquarters somewhere else?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace.
But yeah, the baby hat I finished was an apple.
Will have control over that and
It's a fully red hat, and then like I made a little stem and a leaf to go on the top of it. So they're all done.
Place I know of is
and the dog blankets are done now. So I'm basically just trying to get stuff shipped out. Yeah.
But I've no
like I made it himself dragon scale hat, gloves, and a scarf that's like twice his height, and he's like 6'2". So I was like, "Do you want me to just make a morph suit for you?" And he's like, "No, I'd die on that. It'd be too warm." And I'm like, "Yeah, but it'd be funny." So what happens now that there's just two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened.
Yeah. When the Blight comes marching at everybody else's door, they'll kind of go, "Huh, I wonder what happened."
Someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denver.
Oh man, I can just imagine Loghain. It's like that meme with the bike. And it's like Loghain on the bike. And it's like the stick is himself. And he's just like, sticks the stick in. God damn it, Grey Wardens and Blight destroyed the country.
It's up to us.
No problem, Emerald. Take it easy, alright? Or don't take it easy. You're rushing off. Go speedy zoom zoom. Make sure you get speedy zoom zoom juice. Alright? We just need to rebuilding the order.
I mean,
alright, take it easy. No, I said don't take it easy. Go zoom. Right? Enjoy your day.
I don't know how to do the
zoomy zooms.
Or what's involved.
My coffee's finally kicked in.
And some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be two of us for now.
Just you and I together. Alright, what happened if we just left?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden? I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked. Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden.
Yeah, Ferelden would be gone.
There's no way. I'm not going anywhere.
Ferelden would be bye-bye. Who's your favorite character in this game? Ooh, that's a tough one. It's probably Alistair or Morrigan. In this one. Totally honest. They have such great character dynamics amongst the two of them as well. But I think their stories are just fascinating. But like Alistair's immaturity does get to me sometimes. But then also Morrigan's like flippant apathy, maybe? Or disrespect to certain things going on. Like, I get it because of her backstory, but also sometimes it's just like, oh my god, you're so annoying. You're so mean. You know what I mean? But so I can't really probably decide between the two of them. We are not going for the evil demon baby, though. Just FYI. I have no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow.
Alright, Alistair, you used so much dialogue, and I missed so much of it last time. I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Can you teach others to be Templar? Let's see if I can get the Templar skill off Alistair.
But I really would rather not.
No, not the Demon Baby. Like, I did the Demon Baby because my first playthrough was an elf, and I romanced Alistair because I thought he was funny. And then I put Alistair on the throne, and I discovered that, because I put him on the throne with Honora, he's like, yeah, no, we can't be together because that wouldn't be fair on Honora. I'm not doing the whole mistress thing. Jill. Boo. I'll wait. I will sit here and I will wait until the green pop-up goes away. For those of you who are subbed, we're just gonna chill. I did a big-ass fart and nobody who's unsubbed is gonna know about it, so haha. I don't know why you guys need to know about it, but there you go. special sub perk, I suppose. Oh man, how long is that freaking ad? I can't tab out of this freaking game or it'll just break. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait until the green pop-up disappears. At jail. Oh man, at jail. Are we back? I think we're back. I think you're back. Alright, I think you're back. We're just gonna continue. Forgot what I was saying. What was it? Yeah, I romanced Alistair, but I was an elf. And I didn't put myself on the throne. And he was like, yeah, we're not staying together. I'm not going to do that to Honora. And then I was like, oh, shit. Okay, so I stopped the playthrough. And I went back and I played a human noble female to go back and romance Alistair. I didn't even think I finished the elf playthrough. I was so angry. Alright. Introduce maybe I real temper say the century. I never work a word. Very well, I'll respect it.
Ask me later, perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll change my mind.
He might teach us later.
This is
so
not something small you're asking, after all.
Maybe get the skill later. Alright, so we've
What do you need?
gotten that. I'll ask you something. How did you become a Grey Warden?
The same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
Very funny.
I do my best. What can I say? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact.
You're free! Exactly, I waited. I told secrets, though, while you were in jail. Only the subbed chat knows. You don't seem like the religious sort, Alistair.
You're telling me I was banished to
coffee.
the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I
paused
gameplay.
gameplay.
The Grand
told
Cleric
secrets.
didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she
Extorts her
furious when
secret.
he did? I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Just a Mr. Krabs meme. Money! Oh... Don't ever feel that you guys need to sub. As I said, I do this part-time for fun to get through some games. I went through like 3 bad games in a row and I was just like, I want some good old comfort food, alright? I want to be fed, and so I picked Dragon Age. You think this is better than being a Templar?
Oh,
Money,
I
money,
suppose
money.
The Chantry life is good enough for some. Here, we have the chance to fight against the Blight.
I said I use this as a way to be social.
Instead of sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always
Which
be
seems
thankful to
funny
Duncan
with the VTube models, but I've explained before I
If it
used to
hadn't
stream
been
with
for
my
him,
face.
you know, I would never...
But I have the tism and I get burnt out with my camera on, so the VTuber actually like offsets that, so it's great. I can stream more. I shouldn't have brought him up.
No.
I played a lot of OD Origins. Yeah, I played a lot too. I think I played through pretty much every
It's fine.
variation.
Died a hero.
Like I had all the
They
like the
all did.
subclasses
Come
unlocked,
on, let's go.
and like I'm pretty sure I
I'm done
romanced at
talking.
least everyone once in the game. Got everybody killed in the game. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly save. I said because this game is unfortunately very unstable nowadays, I need to make sure that, especially because we did a lot of dialogue with Alistair. I think
What do
we're
you
almost
need?
done. Yeah, basically I played Bayonetta 1, and then I played Resident Evil 4 as a redeem for stream, and then I played Nier Automata, and I did not like all 3 of those games, unfortunately. So I was just like, I need something. Oh, and before that, it was the Elden Ring DLC, and like that was really good up until the last fight, and it's like, so for a while I've had a bad batch of games, and I was like, I just want some good cooking. I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
So you said this Arl Eamon raised you. We're almost through all of
Did
Alistair's
I say
dialogue.
that? I meant that dogs raised.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
a horror fan in general. But I do like redeems for horror games, and I tried Resident Evil 0, got locked out of that game. I got stuck with the part with the monkeys, and I had no health and no ammo, so I just couldn't progress. I used up all my ammo in 2 by accident, not understanding that the big guy in the trench coat couldn't be killed, and got stuck. And then I think Resident Evil 1, I forget what happened that we just stopped playing. I think I got stuck in a puzzle and just couldn't continue. So I figured, I know 4 is when it went to more action-based gameplay. So I was like, hang on, if I go to 4, maybe I could actually get through a Resident Evil game. And I did, but I didn't get by the remake. I had the original port, and I was like, I'm not buying the remake if I'm not a fan of the series. And I can tell you, the original port was ass. It was terrible to play through, but we did finish it. So there we go. They were both difficult and require a lot of thinking or remembering shit. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember we only like got an hour or two into it, but, like we did not get very far. I don't think even zombies showed up at the point where we stopped playing. I don't remember if that's not what you told Flemeth.
Well, if you're going to go and pay attention
Welcome back,
to the
Emerald. That was
facts,
quick. Zippity doo dah
then
day.
Fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Our Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me.
On call. Gotcha.
I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
Why did he send you off to Chantry? Get all his backstory now.
Married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl
Yeah, why else would he take him in?
She did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
What an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her.
Yeah, because if he was Arl Eamon's bastard, any heir that she would have produced could have been threatened by Alistair's presence, but from previous playthroughs, for people, we do know that's not true.
I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Isle came
No
by
one
the
practiced
monastery
medieval
a few
times.
times
Yep.
to see how I was,
It's like,
but I
oh, you're a
stopped.
threat. Off to the monastery with you.
I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Probably broke his heart. You were young. You were angry.
And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well loved by the people. He also
Oh my god,
King's
Alistair
uncle,
is Jon Snow.
so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he
He's a
did.
bastard.
Anyway, that's
who was
really all
sent
there is to
off.
the story.
He knows nothing. Sent us wards and pages to other castles, many of their enemies to keep them loyal. Yeah, exactly. Here's a free token child that you can have. Alright, I'm gonna quickly save again. I think that's all of Alistair's dialogue done. So we're quickly gonna... Sten's dialogue is usually pretty simple.
Why are we stopping?
I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if you can trust you.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
Tell me about your people.
No.
No. One of my favorite dialogue options ever. No, why not?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Say that. Oh my god. You said you're in the army.
I am.
Oh. What made you become a soldier?
Sire, I am a Sten of the Beresad. I
He
did
is
not
so
choose to be
straightforward.
who I am any more than you did.
You were in the cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Okay, we should get moving. We'll get our armor for him
As you
eventually.
wish.
I'm just basically whatever spare stuff. Like I'm basically gonna like raid the mage tower off stream and then like grab as much loot. Okay, so that's then. I need to talk to this guy to trigger quest line. So let's go to this.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the
No,
trader?
I knew Drunken? I knew Duncan for like half a minute. Duncan never mentioned you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop.
Exactly,
Don't
sir.
wanna
So
waste
get
your
to the
time.
point.
But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is.
He gone. Bye-bye.
But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make?
My family... well,
You tell.
our past a bit checkered, to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My
My eye has been
great-great-grandmother,
troubling me
Sophia
again,
Dryden,
but
was
thankfully
the
I
last
have stuff
warden
for
commander of Ferelden
fixing it.
back
It
when
just
the Wardens
obviously
were known
is a
as
nuisance.
freeloaders. So King Orlan banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land.
It's basically
with
wash your
titles.
face more. And today's Wednesday, isn't it? That's why I'm doing this. Tell me what I need to know.
Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me?
Bum bum bum. Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you. So we
1,000
get a cool
blessings upon
base
you,
for doing
Warden.
it. So like, I
I'll
kind of
mark
want to do
down
it.
the location on your map. When
There's
you
some really cool
arrive,
stories
we'll
to do
pick
with
our
that
way
place, if I
through the
remember rightly.
tunnels together.
Of all the DLC stuff, I think that one was my favorite. Like the one we're doing at Ostagar, which is the plan afterwards. That was like, I'm gonna save after each person I talk to. I said I don't want to have to go through the entire dialogue at camp again. So let's go do Bowden.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
What's your story?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden,
This part, so we're
It's
just gonna
only
read it. I
fitting
said
for me to
the
be
part
as
6
open.
will be up
I'm originally
again
from
on
Orzammar, just as you
YouTube,
are, I suspect.
not on Twitch.
You don't have the look of a
I've
surface story
censored
about
the
you.
issue we
imagining
had.
that too.
So I'll make a
Merchant
post about that
caste.
on
These things are in the blood,
Friday,
you know.
just to
You
like
can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly
split up.
successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old
maybe I'll-
things, grand things, the noble.
I can push back the
Reminded them of the lost glory
YouTube
days,
short
I
for
suppose.
today to later on, and I can do the release for today instead of a short, do it as the video instead. Boop, indeed, Emerald. Why did you leave? I love this story. It's so
Noble
funny.
woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay.
Oh, I made a cheesecake
Apparently,
yesterday. I
she
forgot to
believed
mention this.
that
I made a
pair of
cheesecake for the
braces
first
I
time.
had
It
for
turned out
sale
fucking
once
fantastic.
belonged to her
I'm
brother.
delighted.
He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the
Is there a link for the
darkspawn of
YouTube?
one of the
It should be in the
tunnels running
socials,
close
or
to
if
the
you type,
city.
I hear this exclamation
They
mark
were
social
made
or socials.
Especially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had to
Oopsies.
be arrested on the spot, of course.
Let me see.
Nobles, they're touchy.
Yeah, no, I can't tab out. Yeah, it's social or socials. I forget. I think it's just social. Yeah, without the S. All right. What happened then?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see,
There you
I've
go.
been paying these
Should be all of
costly
them there.
slugs to venture out into
But
the
I'll
deep roads
post it
for
on the YouTube for
the
part
lost
6,
ties.
and
They're full of
then
things that people left behind.
I'll push this YouTube
Sometimes
short
you
back.
can find a treasure.
I try to do them
Something worth
at
a little
6 o'clock
gold.
my time every day, which requires a lot of clip making on my part. I gotta I watch back the videos at like 1.8 to 2 point speed, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. Isn't that stealing?
To
Question
the
mark?
nobles it is. They believe everything in the Tigers belongs to the house that once dwelled there, even if it's in ruins and they haven't seen it in generations. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me.
No, excuse me,
I
what?
didn't want to find out.
That's fair.
Right
Not wanting
to
to
the
hang
guard
around to
that
see if
was
they
watching
execute
me
you.
and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Where did these codes come from?
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back.
He's trying to
to
justify. He
Orzammar,
basically
where people
ransacks
could look at them
dead people.
And remember, it's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
Your opportunistic scandal. No, we're gonna go. What do you mean?
People flee from the
I was lurking for a bit, got some stuff to do. No problem, Rocky. Thank you very much for the lurk. I need to update. I made a list of stuff I need to fix. I need to fix my TTS. I need to fix my lurk command. They're not working for some reason.
And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the
He's a
Darkspawn
scavenger,
don't
basically.
get them.
A vulture.
Is that so bad? They destroy everything.
I'm not
they
gonna
touch.
complain. I'm still gonna buy his shit, though. The blight will not last forever.
No, of course not. And when it ends, I will go back to finding ruins, or move on. I don't really have much of a choice.
Alright, and... have you heard any rumors?
The Darkspawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone
Oh
even
yeah,
had
time has
fled
moved
by the
on
time
now
they
because we
came.
completed the Mage Tower.
Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings. And then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left.
Look at my email next
I
time.
heard
It's not coming
some
through my
chanters were
phone.
going to head down south. Maybe
Are
try
you
to find
signed
some
in?
survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself.
Emerald?
That's what I've heard on
You
the
changed
road,
your
anyhow.
password recently, so
Take
you
it for
have
what
to sign in with your password. You know what, I'll call you after, I want to have a shower after stream, Emerald, and then I'll give you a call and I'll walk you through, how to make sure that your dash lane is... You know how to do... Oh, I might have to walk you through how to do your dash lane to get your password. Your dash lane on your phone should have your password, and you can copy it. There should be an option to copy your password from Dashlane and then paste it into your email. I'll walk you through it. You didn't mention your son.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim.
Yeah,
it's
we
true.
changed all your
She'd give me a
passwords
son
to
if she
be
could, but, that's
like
not likely
15
to ever
characters
be.
long.
Sandal here. I found
You're
him
in
in
bed
the
resting?
deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think. And he was never quite right in the head.
What?
I took him in, and I
yeah,
brought
if
him
you
with me when I came here to the surface.
door?
It may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
Hopefully
We
somebody
left
else will hear that,
Ozama.
because I
That's
am
right,
wrapped in a
boy.
blankie,
Maybe
strapped
one
to
day
a table.
We'll see it again.
That was generous of you.
It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes.
Yeah.
He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does
He
seem to
loves
enjoy it,
enchantments.
at
He's so
least.
excited about it. Alright. So let's vote on done.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
Let us... Come on. Save. Camp. Save. Save. It's all that dialogue done. And then... I'm gonna do Liliana, 'cause I think Liliana's dialogue will be pretty short.
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
I think it's the exact same as yours, Liliana. It's just hair.
It's very nice, and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels, 1 year. Feathers were
That's a
all the
lot of
rage,
stuff.
And Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair.
That
The
sounds
chirping was
terrifying.
quite charming for a while, but you must realize...
Can't believe they're
terrified
dropping
little
you to
birdies
dropping you to a
often
table
have
for these
weak
streams. I've
bowels.
dropped myself to a table for this stream. I wrap myself up in my electric blankie in an Udi and I just toast myself like a nice old toasty. Dear mate, poor birds.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that
Liliana,
I
ADHD
feel so
confirmed.
comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
We're friends, aren't we?
Yes, very much so. I
A
haven't
dwarf
felt
merchant
this
sounds
close to
exactly like the
anyone in a
merchant.
long time.
Oh, Akka
I
from
really enjoy
Final
your
Fantasy X.
company.
Maybe check and see if it's the same guy, because it might be. Is the whole thing is usually I would pull that up, but I can't because it'll just break the game. You're my treasured friend, Liliana.
Thank you. I am honored that you feel that way.
I think that was a romance option. I'm just skipping it.
Something I can help with?
What are you doing in Lothry's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
You know, sanctum. No, they don't teach you how to fight in the cloister.
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it.
I always thought it was very
chose to
clever
stay
how they
and
did
become a
the
friend.
armor in this game. So if you notice Liliana's character model, you see my mouse on screen. Yeah, you can. So this here is her character model's head. This here is the break point at which the head model transitions into the body model. And the idea is that whatever you put on, only this section below will be changed. What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales
I always
and
thought that was
songs
very
were my
clever.
life.
The
I
neckline of the
performed,
item
and
actually
they
breaks up
rewarded me with
the
applause and coin.
and hides
And my
the
skill in
seam
battle?
from where the character's
Well,
model,
you
like,
pick up different skills
if
when
you know,
travel,
skin on her
yes?
face and her neck
Yes,
is
of
different to the
course.
skin
Let's move on.
on the shoulder. Bum, bum, bum.
Something I
Liliana.
can help with?
Are they talking about something?
Yes? What's on your mind?
This vision.
I knew this would come up sooner
Yeah,
or
yeah,
later.
we're gonna talk about the vision.
I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak.
Yeah, I want to get through all their
watched as the
dialogues to get it
darkness
out of the
consumed
way
everything.
so that I
And
can
when
then
the
go do
storm
other stuff.
swallowed the last of the sun's
Then other
light,
dialogue and their
I
opinions
fell,
of you change
and the
the
darkness
more you
drew
complete the
me in.
game. So now that the Mage's Circle is completed, I wanted to make sure that like their dialogue is like updated. If the dream, why say it's a
I
vision?
have had dreams. This was different somehow. When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone
I've been
knew
watching my
that
way
bush
through
was dead.
Somebody Feed Phil.
It was grey and twisted
And
and
it's the
gnarled,
same guy.
the
Yay,
ugliest
there you
thing
go.
ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose.
Is he in anything
It
else?
was as
Prime
though
Minister
the
Sinister.
Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is
Oh,
hope.
there's
and
a cutie in my room.
Have faith.
That's you.
Hello.
Hello. And this made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop
Oh,
the
he's
blight.
getting quite a lot
I
actually.
know that we
Anything
can
I
do
would
it.
know.
There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
I suppose I couldn't sit by either yet, because my
That is
character's a
why
dwarf.
you're
I'm
a
not
Grey
going down
Warden.
the maker
Come, there's a
way of
blight
it
to
thing.
stop.
Fun fact that I know from Resident Evil 4, the voice actor for Leon also played the voice actor of the merchant. Right, Liliana, more
Something
questions.
I can help with?
I'd like to talk about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim. and I
Skyrim Age 2,
consider myself a
Skyrim, Ben
Ferelden.
10, Batman, Arkham
Mother
Knight.
served an
That's
Orlesian
another series I need to play
noblewoman
through. It's the
who
Batman
lived
Arkham
here
Knight
when
series.
Orlais ruled.
The trilogy.
When Orlais was defeated, and the common folk began to resent the presence of
It is
other
on my
Orlesian,
list of things to play
a
on
lady
stream.
returned to Orlais. She took my mother
I just
with
haven't
her.
gotten
I was
to it.
born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair.
Oh yeah, a
that I
free
have no
child.
memories
Better
of
teach them
Cecily
music and
than my
dancing to
mother.
entertain me. Do you remember nothing of your mother?
Strangely, the only thing
He's
I
in
really
XCOM
remember
too.
of Mother
There you go.
was her scent. She
Usually I
kept
use
live flowers in her
behind the
closet
voice
amongst
actors
her
to
clothes.
pull
Small
up
white
characters
Ferelden
and
wildflowers,
stuff like that, just because it comes with
sweet
pictures.
fragrance.
Sometimes
Mother
you're like,
called
oh,
them
you,
Andraste's
the
grapes.
name comes up,
They
you're like,
were
I don't
very
know who the fuck
rare
this
in
character
Orlais.
is, but a picture
But
of them is
enough
like,
about
oh, I
that.
remember this
Let
character.
us move on.
Or did I upset her? Whoopsies. That's the Mages Collective.
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about some...
Go? What do you mean, go? You want me to leave?
Oh, never mind. Oopsies.
Something I can help
Almost yeeted her. I like talking about something.
with? Yes? What's on your mind?
Bibbidi boppity. Boop. You miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val-Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val-Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in
The
Val-Royeaux,
city is splendorous
streaming
without
from the
people.
main windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
I've never been to Orlais.
If you get the chance, you should see it, at least Val-Royeaux. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
Oh, Ollie, she loves her shoes. She loves shoes. What sorts of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes.
She
Living
loves
with those
shoes.
Ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
What's so special about shoes, Liliana?
Well, they're shoes. They're pretty. Some of them anyway. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Of course, of course. Yeah, I know, right? Sus. You lost me.
Never mind. I just have a weakness for pretty shoes. It is so frivolous of me, I know. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
Yes, we do. We've got things to do to talk about shoes, Liliana.
Something I can help with?
Oh, I'd like to do something about something.
What's on your mind?
Minstrels are often spies.
Where did you hear this?
I read it in a history book.
And did you not think that this could be historical fact and no longer true?
Liliana, you're
all
being very
minstrels are
suspicious of that
spies.
laugh.
Most are just singers and storytellers, but some of them are what we call bards.
All right. What's the difference?
Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably.
You never have too much chat about shoes. You can, trust me. Liliana will talk your ear off about
are
shoes.
minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
What sort of patron?
Nobles, mostly. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the empress.
It's a
But they
political
cannot do this
intrigue place.
openly because it is
I
impolite.
hate playing it.
And in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret,
That old song
they
on YouTube.
plot
Oh
and
my god,
scheme to
shoes.
destroy each other.
I don't know that
It is
song
a game
actually. It
completely
wasn't remembered
meaningless
of
to anyone
anything.
but its players.
You were a bard, weren't you?
I have revealed too much, it seems. But it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past.
So that's where you learned to fight.
My skills served me well. But the day finally came when I decided to just put them aside. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
Idle rich, yeah. You have to remember that basically, I'm gonna say for that. You have to remember that Orlais is basically France. Alright, we've talked a lot with Liliana. I'm gonna move on to Wynne. Wynne probably has less dialogue.
It's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Alright, are you alright?
Yes, of course. I am just a little...
You are an old woman after all.
As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
Alright. There's still some life left on those old bones, I bet.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. My judgment before, and I am sorry. Stupid or desperate or just curious. He's not the first.
Ah, that's not her dialogue option. I'm sure you'll be kicking around for years to yet.
Oh, I don't know.
Win, stop being so
really
fucking
don't.
Mormon. Bok, 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 bok. Yeah.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
No, the ones in the tower is the first ones I've ever seen.
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Alright, You're a great mage, you never become an abomination.
Every mage is vulnerable, no matter how accomplished or powerful. That is the first thing we learn, and overconfidence can lead to recklessness. One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone.
It's
Replaced
yeeted
by
into the
madness.
fade.
And there is no turning back.
You're still not talking about
Or at
shoes.
least
It's a
that's
different
what they
character,
say.
Emerald. Diana's probably still talking about shoes in the background, though. You have doubts.
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity. Their
Foreshadowing! If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes. It is madness.
Demon
and
just be like, get
cruelty
faded,
that
nerd.
define
Exactly.
abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination.
Just like
I never
Flemeth.
saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
Alright. Because Wynn's new to the party, she'll have
So,
some good
tell
dialogue.
me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
I was cast out to die in the deep roads where I met Duncan.
You survived the deep roads and the darkspawn that dwell there? Truly, you
Let's
were
not
born
sugarcoat what
be a
happened to
Grey
me,
Warden.
okay? Born the esteemed child of King Endron and now nothing.
No, not nothing. You are a Grey Warden. One of the last of the Ferelden Wardens. We depend on you now. Take heart, dear friend. You survived.
Oh, like it is,
even when
exactly.
you were not expected
Oh, I was
to.
yeeted and deleted by my
We do
brother.
not know yet what lies in store for
Who
you,
yeeted and
or
deleted
the
my
name
other
you
brother.
carry. It is not so bad.
Who
is
probably
it?
also
Being a
yeeted and
Grey
deleted my
Warden?
father. Being exiled has given me freedom I've never had before.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was
I like to
meant
imagine
be.
my character just picks up my brother and yeets him because we're dwarves. It's funnier. Right.
I must ask.
Oh,
what
she's got
does
questions for
being a
me.
Grey Warden mean to you?
Means I've been chosen to do something important. It means everyone needs to show me some respect. I don't know. Does it have to mean something? I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than
Trust
killing
me,
Darkspawn
but don't
and
tell the
saving
elf.
the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I
saving
made my
others.
cheesecake. I mentioned this earlier,
About
but I made the
saving all
cheesecake. It worked out really well.
whether
I was
elves
delighted.
or
Super happy
dwarves
about my
or
cheesecake. It
men.
tastes really nice. It was interesting because I was like, I've never done a cheesecake before. So I said once a month we allow ourselves some bao buns and we allowed ourselves like a baking kit. So this month was like, oh, it's Valentine's. I'm going to make myself a cheesecake. Nom 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 nom. Exactly. You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves. not they.
Oh yeah, just for people who are not aware, like, this game series is made by the same people who made, like, Mass Effect, and they are, like, acknowledged to be in the same universe. I will keep that in mind. Because you can find, like, statues of, ogres and stuff like that in DLCs of Mass Effect. It's pretty funny.
Firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for
Which means
his own
somewhere out
means,
there, there's a
is
planet that the
tyrant.
Reapers will not go to because it's full of magical bullshit. So win away, having power confines you.
If you
My
live
exemplary
apart from
culinary skills
others
involve
and
opening the
your
lid of a
actions
tub of
affect
ice cream.
only
Hey,
you,
some people
then
can't
you
do
may
that.
do as you wish.
Take
But if
pride
you
in being
have
able to
power,
open the tub of ice cream.
influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread.
I forgot how
Think
philosophical
of how
Win
far
is.
they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond.
That is
But
true,
I've
actually,
lectured
Prime
enough
Minister
for
Sisters.
today.
They don't
I
attack
should
because they're not
stop
advanced enough.
before I wear out my welcome.
Also, watching a Reaper being mauled to death by a bunch of dragons would be pretty funny.
Is there something you need?
Why didn't you want to stay at the tower?
The circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
Giant sandworm, so it could be happening. Yes, she is the queen of sandworms. Thank you very much, Phil. Remember that. In the movie Dune, who is your favorite character and why is it the worms? Well, you left the children.
Yes, I did leave them. But if the Blight is not stopped, all of them will face suffering greater than what was seen in the tower. The Grey Wardens,
You should have seen me when we were watching
all
Dune
2
2.
of you need all the help you
And
can
the
get.
wall blew up and the worms
I
came
will
through.
see
I
this
was just
through
sitting
to the
there
bitter end,
absolutely
and after
freaking out
that,
in my seat, having a
if I am
grand
still
old
left
time.
standing, then I will return to the circle.
Bum, bum, bum. I'm sure you'll be able to turn if you so choose.
Perhaps.
The main character's dad, who you know will die because he's an actual good father.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, I'll see you about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Well, it's not spoilers, Emerald, because there's a book series been out for years. How'd you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are
Well, I'm a
born
dwarf, alright? I don't know,
mages.
lady.
The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember
You've read it?
very much.
Yeah, himself has been listening
very young
audiobook-wise. Can't remember what book he's on. He's like on the 4th one or the 5th one at this point? What about your family?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst.
The spice must
He was
flow.
always calling me a stray.
Life is spice,
and throwing
spice is
anything he
life.
could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
It serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn, with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
What a terrible experience for a child.
The barn kept me safe from the village children and the stones they would hurl at me. I was afraid, yes, but it could have been much worse. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
That is a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale.
Because
That's
for
how I
her, it
came
was
to the
the whole,
circle.
it was a sanctuary. You know what I mean? No problem, Emerald. Whereas for other mages, it's a prison. Nothing. What was life like in the
I
tower?
would be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched.
First,
to make
there were
sure we
rules.
behaved
That sucked.
appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus.
Honk?
We would be in danger.
Prime Minister Sinister learning there are other buttons. Danger from what?
From Fade spirits. If we were careless, they would enter our minds, and we would become abominations. Without the Circle and my mentors, I would not have been where I am today. And there was
Fade
joy
Goose.
in life at the Circle.
Gustarian
The
is
joys of
here.
fellowship, in knowing that you were
I fucking
not
love that
alone in
meme.
your struggles. In spite of everything, I was happy in the tower, and I loved it.
Okie pookie. Yeah, there's nothing else I want to discuss right now. Right, cool. We got through all of Wynn's stuff. And I will save. Have to do it again. Who we got left? I think it's just Wynn. No, we did win. Sorry, it's Morgan and is there room? Right, Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill
Fade
of
Goose.
Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding.
Dun,
When a
dun,
child
dun.
is alone
Spooky.
and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured.
What was that
A
fucking
most
quote
amusing
from
legend.
Snowpiercer? I know that babies taste the sweetest. It's such a disturbing quote. Your mother's been doing that a long time.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human forms?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I
Humans
already
are
am
boring
the
to
same as
Morrigan.
they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Dun, dun, dun. Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Aw, it's because I'm a dwarf. Is it because I'm short? Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around
It
you
is
and you
technically
think you
possible
know
to
it
turn into
well.
another human, yes, if you
I
study
have
them
smelled
enough.
it as a wolf, listened as a cat.
But Morgan
Proud
finds humans
shadows
boring.
that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
What other myth think of you when you're
They
changed?
do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot
Curious.
say.
Like, 'cause
Just
I
as
also
am
point this out,
still
like,
human,
Darkspawn
no matter my form, they
mages
are still
exist.
animals. Thus they
And when you
cannot
kill a
speak,
Darkspawn mage, you do
even
get
were I to
demonic
ask.
ichor for them. So I'm curious as to what, like, the relationship between demon and Darkspawn mage is. You know what I mean? I've never heard of magic like that before.
No, 'tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old,
Oh, I forgot, I
indeed,
have a
passed
book to
down
give
as carefully
Morgan as well.
guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Boo boo boo. Yeah, traditions need to be preserved.
I am surprised you think so. Still,
I'm not a
'tis
chantry
pleasant thing to hear.
religion basher. I am a dwarf, a proud people of the stone. That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch? No doubt it would.
And just make
but
her
enough of
angry.
such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
All right, just want to quickly. I know I have a gift for her, so I might as well get it out of the way so it's out of my inventory. Bum bum bum.
What? You
Yeah, it's a
found
special gift.
Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
What do you hope to find within it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Ah, new dialogue stuff.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Can you teach others to become shape changers?
I cannot teach you, no. But any other mages that cared to learn, yes, I could do that. Send whoever you wish my way, and I shall teach them what I can in the camp, provided they possess the will to even make the attempt.
Alright, cool. Yay, we got the shapeshifter specialization. Okay.
What do you wish of me?
Like you'd ask something.
If you must.
You grew up in the Kukari Wilds.
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
But you can. You can ask me anything you want, Morrigan.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
Alright, and you remained unnoticed.
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring, sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan.
Oh, he knew exactly who she was.
Gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so.
Like, that's it. I don't need to know how to use a fork. I'll just use my hands. People will think me a barbarian. I don't care. Yeah, here you are.
Yes, here I am. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Alright, and on that note, we're done. We'll be back tomorrow with more Dragon Age. We should be good at that point. Thank you very much for joining in. For those of you on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for those of you on Twitch, please hang around. We will raid out, and I'm going to send you over to Autumn Akimoto. They are currently playing some Wuthering Waves. Please do go over and say hello. Looks like they are doing some challenges. Oh, you just got squished. That's okay. He's got a fabulous wizard hat. You want to go over and say hello. And again, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good morning,